In this video I'm gonna show you how to add masks. Let's get started. If you are trying to add some sort of mask, firstly, click on the clip that you are trying to add some mask, click on the mask tool, it's right next to remove background tool. Click on that. So here you see 6 different types of masks that you can use in CapCut. I'm gonna go through each and every one and explain the process of how to add it and some other stuff. Okay, so for example, you wanna add some black gradient. So first, let's drag and drop this black photo on a timeline. And if we want to create a black gradient, we are going to use a horizontal mask. So click on horizontal mask, and this is what's going to show up. You have this line that you can click and drag around. You have this first on-screen control, which allows you to add feathering and basically make a smooth transition. And you have this on-screen control that allows you to rotate it however you like. Okay, so let's position it somewhere like this, and then just use the on-screen control to make it smooth. Okay, now drag it down. And now you created a cool looking black gradient. Here you have some additional information. You can put in the positioning by typing the numbers, you can pick the rotate, and here you can adjust the feathering manually. You can type in your number right here, for example 75, or you can use these little arrows to click around and adjust it however you like it. As before, we have an ability to add keyframes. Okay, so if we click on here, we can add a keyframe, then move forward and add another keyframe. Then just quickly hop on a first keyframe and, for example, reduce the feathering to 0, and now you would create something like this. There's one other really cool feature that CapCut has when it comes to masking. So if you come to top right here, you have a tool where it says reverse, and you can basically just flip it around, but more on that in this mirror mask or circle, rectangle, something like that. And if you don't like it, you can just hit reset and everything's gonna come back to normal. Okay. Next to horizontal mask, we have a mirror mask. Okay, if we click on that, mirror mask is basically just 2 horizontal masks put together. Okay, so basically you can adjust the positioning using this on-screen control, you can drag it around, or you can increase and decrease feathering using the on-screen controls. Basically the same that we did last time, but take a look at this. So if you click reverse, everything's gonna flip around. Pretty crazy, right? And you can just adjust it however you like. You can move it around on the screen, you can even rotate it. If you want to position it like this, you can move it like this. The possibilities are endless. Okay, let's reset this. Next we have a circle mask. I think this is super straightforward, nothing special. And once again, if you click the reverse tool, everything's gonna flip around. You can adjust it. You can change the size here manually. Rotation for the circle mask doesn't really matter. And you can change the positioning. I always prefer to drag it around the screen. I don't usually type in the numbers right here. Okay, let's change the feathering a bit, like so. And for example, you can add keyframes manually just to feathering, and then you can move forward, like so, and then you can increase the feathering, and the animation will look like this. Okay, let's reset this. The next on the list is rectangle mask. I think this one is really useful because you have an ability to curve the edges. So let me drag and drop this forest photo. For example, we can use the rectangle mask, like so. You can use the on-screen controls to make it big as you want. Okay, so let's say we wanna make it this high, and then you just use the on-screen controls to curve the edges. It's pretty cool. We can make it a little smaller, and we can still adjust the feathering like so. And you get some pretty crazy looks. It might be useful for some of you guys, it really depends on editing style and client preferences. These 2 masks are basically the same as a circle mask, so I'm not gonna explain it. So this was a quick video on how to do masking in CapCut. I will see you guys in the next lesson.